totally and brutally honest here. Sean Corbin makes Valery Brudov look like Ivan Drago. It's as simple as that. He's beat what's in front of him tonight. He faces me. He's going to visit mental demons again. And let's get something straight. Come to me, mate. You come to me. Next time, ain't no judges going to be needed. I'm going to do worse than Kovalev. I am going to do worse than Kovalev.
On Saturday night, mate, you better hold it together. I'm going to smash it near you to pieces, mate. I'm going to hit him. When he gets in the ring and we get 10-ounce gloves on, I'm going to smash his head to bits. I'm going to do it November the 30th against all odds. No matter what people say, the journalists write what you want. All as I'll say is tune back in and then look at me on December the 1st when I am world champion. It's as simple as that. I'm willing to die in that ring. It's as simple as that. I am willing to die. I'm willing to die, Saturday. Is he?
You fucking rat.
Episode 386, Bellew of the Weeks. Steve's here, that's me. Ozzy's with us as well, so is Rapping Rob Kelly, Andy Patterson. The boys in the chat throwing in a few Bellew of the Weeks. First nomination comes in from Conor Brennan for Billy Joe Saunders. He's a Bellew of the Week contender, must be off his rocker. Billy Joe Saunders tells Canelo, if you beat me, don't pay me. Boxing Britain have nominated Wayne Rooney, talking about a tough training session. Rocky Fielding got stuck in on his Facebook. Your coach is a cracker lad. Me nan had one of them. It's quite a nice coach, actually, Rooney sitting on there. I think he must have been about 14 at the time. He used to do a bit of boxing back in the day. Mike Altamura, I don't know if you boys have seen this one. The unofficial Eddie Hearn fight camp action figure, courtesy of Dave at Lightning Bolts Action Figures. Amazing. Super Dicky has nominated this one. Did you see it, Andy? It's unofficial. Unofficial.
Eddie Hearn one.
Eddie Hearn action doll, yeah.
Aye. Wonder what it does.
I don't know.
Bullies wee girls. I wonder if I buy one for my daughter. I wonder if it'll bully her.
You getting one, Rob? Action figure, Rob? No, I don't think he's interested. Just spews out manure, Andy, I think.
Oh, why? Without doubt, mate. Without doubt.
You jumping it? Oh, no, Rob's gone off. He disappeared. Tyson Fury was having a fight with somebody, Nicholas Asprey, seemingly threatening Fury with possible murder. This was on Instagram DMs. I forgot to screenshot who sent it to me, so apologies about that. Sky Sports Boxing, Dillian White's WBC interim title and the WBC's prestigious Diamond title are also now at stake against Alexander Povetkin, says Sky Sports. David Almond, 86, have nominated them for that. I've never heard the WBC's Diamond title been described as prestigious before, but there you go. Those wankers have done it. PJ Bennett, 18, has nominated Pernil Whitaker. Pernil says, nobody's undisputed at 135 until they see Devin Haney, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. He's got that email, Andy. He's the man.
Yeah, Devin Haney. Yeah. Ken something? I'm not going to get into it because not in any detail, but I'm starting to get pissed off with these social media fighters and that. This Instagram era of fighters and stuff. Where you belong is in the fucking ring, right? Okay, I know you got to get your profile up and all that sort of stuff and that, but profiles are made in the ring. So that's the only place you need to be worrying about. It's just fucking shut up. Give us peace.
Yep, and he's not happy with Devin Haney. Jeff Powell has been nominated by Babs, amongst other people, talking about how does Jeff Powell rank the 3 British heavyweights. He then goes through Daniel Dubois, Anthony Joshua, and Tyson Fury based on punch power, chin, footwork, and experience. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I thought the Tyson Fury one was quite funny. When it came to chin, Jeff wrote, Fury goes down now and then, but usually gets up again. Well, he's never been beaten, to my knowledge, so I'd say he probably always gets up again.
Did he actually write that, though?
I don't
Jeff,
know.
no quotes, Powell, man. I mean,
think so.
Just
footwork for Daniel Dubois, Andy. He's good coming forward. And a chin for Daniel Dubois. He says, takes big blows without blinking. Just ask Nathan Gorman. I don't think Gorman landed a big blow, did he?
Jesus Christ. He must have Dubois' name in there, mixed up with someone else, surely. I mean, we've never seen. That was the one thing about Joyce and that we were talking about the other week. There was one thing he was going to ask questions about Dubois' possible durability in his chin. You would think, because you see, one thing about these closed door fights was that you could hear the actual meat on Joyce's punches. Jeff's at it, man. Either that, he's just lent his name to the paper to put that against. That's shocking, man.
come into contact with Jeff a few times at ringside, and he's a friendly enough guy, but he's like a confused grander. You know, you sort of want to take him by the come on now, let's get you back onto the bus. You know, that type of way. But he's all right.
Give him a pack of World Originals in.
Yeah. Ben Davison has been nominated by Porky Russ. Davison was licking Shannon Courtney's arse. Shannon Courtney showed a lot of what you can't teach last night, then went on to show a lot of what she has learned. That's how I know she'll go on to bigger and better things, says Ben Davison. Porky's not happy about that one. Marcus Bellinger has nominated Oscar De La Hoya, talking about the Rolando Romero we were talking about earlier, Andy, the robbery. Wasn't it Romero you called that guy?
Yeah, you're looking for the judge's name?
No. Oscar De La Hoya was tweeting about the fight. I was just making sure I was getting the fighter's name right. It was Rolando Romero, wasn't it? Yeah, so Oscar was tweeting out about it anyway, because King Ryan Garcia had said something, and Oscar said, "This day, I have no idea who is Rollies. Is a perfect example of creating hype and not backing it up. Typical PVC and Mayweather stable." I think Oscar had been having a couple of the old, drop of the old juice. He called the PBC the PVC.
You need to go and see some of the training videos of that Roland Romero, by the way. Honest to God, he thinks he's Floyd that, but he just puts the arms up and he's kind of like blocking shots like Steven Seagal. He got Under Siege and that, man. You know, it's just fucking weird.
Oh dear. Analyze Boxing. Mikey has been nominated by friend of the pod, Eggy Phil, hanging around in the chat there. Analyze was talking about Dillian White. He said it's hard to imagine Dillian stopping anyone in any other way. It's, as in the left hook, is a weapon of mass destruction. The leverage he manages to get on it is insane.
ISIS look to sign him up right now.
Yeah, if we've learned anything, weapons of mass destruction are not always real.
I just asked Barry Hearn. That's what he said about Joshua.
Dillian getting KO'd, man, by Dr. David Kelly.
I tell you. How much you putting on that knockout next week, mate?
Which one, sorry?
Povetkin. How much you putting on it?
How much am I putting on it?
We should put the Patreon on it, by the way, just to see if we can, double our money. And just,
Yeah, I agree with that. Let me see if there's a price quickly. Carry on, Stephen. I'll jump in.
Yeah, he's all in. Yeah, fucking throw the fuck. We're good for it. Throw the fucking Patreon at it. Come
on. We should do that. Yeah, let's try and spin it up. So, fucking hell, Povetkin's over 3-1 to win next weekend. There's some value there.
That for the knockout?
No, that's just a win.
What's the knockout? It must be more than that.
Yeah, it will be. Method of victory.
I'll go sevens.
Just under 6.5-1. It is Povetkin by KO, TKO, or DQ.
You think, Steve? Get the Patreon, boys.
Yeah, stick it on.
Yeah, let's do it.
I don't bet. So what does that mean? What is 6.5-1? What do you do?
Well, we've got over $3,000 in the account there, so we'll be enough to kind of put you on holiday for a wee while,
if someone's got $3,000, it ain't that anyway.
Yeah, if you put £1 on, you get £6.50 profit back. Plus your stake on top, so £7.50 back.
Right. We'll put £1 on, we'll double our Patreon subscription if it comes in.
If we put the full account on $3,000, then we'll get over $20,000 back. So yeah, we're laughing. We could probably pay the purses of Alan Babbitt, Sean Del Winters,
Dave Allen.
Yeah, why
get Dave Allen to fight Hughie Fury as well at the same time. Pay him his quote.
Dropping the ocean to Dave Allen that he wouldn't even entertain us unless we're offering upwards of $200,000.
Just throwing a council house at the same time, man, for his portfolio.
Why the fuck does he think he could get $150,000 to fight Hughie Fury? How much do you think Hughie Fury was going to get? A $5? So how is that fight worth fucking $150,000 for one of the opponents? What the fuck is going on there? Like,
mate, he turned pushing $200,000 down. He turned down just over $200,000 to fight Daniel Dubois as a combined deal. It was turned down. He got over $100,000 to fight David Price. He's turned down money to fight Bacoli. Turned down Dubois. He's basically turned down over like $400,000 in fights because he always wants more cash. Which for a guy that's not even won an area level title is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Chucker is woken up. Is the pod still going? Well, I mean, I'm here talking. Are you there listening? That's the philosophical question on this Sunday evening, I suppose. We're
Am I awake or am I asleep? What's going on here?
He's more confused than Eric Walker after that left hook in the 6th round. I think, Chucker, come on, man, we need to get going again.
I think he's on the crystal meth tonight rather than the weed. He's think he's tweaking a wee bit. Just slept in 4 days.
Steve, he's still looking at the matchroom card from last week. Or not, or something like that. So.
He's on like a 3-week time lapse. He's still watching friggin' Shakur Stevenson against Felix Caraballo. He's just caught up on that one, I think.
Jesus. No wonder he's almost fallen asleep.
He's a good lad, Chucker. Anyway, A. Lawrence has been nominated by David Almond, giving George Foreman his heavyweight list. Joe Kennedy has nominated Matthew J. Hunter. I haven't heard from Matthew in a while. A lot of fans and media treat Eastern European and Central Asian fighters as the new great white hope. It's the racist roots of the sport acting out in our modern time through racist fans and media. Matthew J. Hunter is still on the cause. Long may it continue. Any nominations from you boys? Ozzy, do you have anything for us?
Shannon Courtney, why not? Suffered a first L on Saturday, but it was more the manner she conducted herself after the fight. Typical spoilt brat. No, no congratulations or anything, just an obligatory, bump of the gloves, and then stormed out the ring. Basically tried to not be assessed by the doctor because she was so, I get you're upset, but look, still going to be professional about it. And the whole way throughout the fight camp week, she conducted herself as well, writing off Rachel Ball's achievements completely. Couldn't understand why fans were writing it off. And ultimately, it showed on Saturday why she was written off. So, yeah, if we can hand Shannon a W for the Bellew of the week, it does make up for that handing that first pro loss on Saturday for sure.
Lovely job. We'll add her in. There's another one, Andy, that we were going to mention here about the Madrimov Eric Walker.
Oh, you could bet everybody for that one, mate. Just everybody commenting saying it was the wrong decision and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we'll just disregard those that made the comments and just put Gary Ritter up, the referee, for his handling of that fight. Just not just for that incident, but the entire handling of that fight was absolutely disgraceful. I want to give a shout out to Ray Flores and that. Basically, he's calling out Frank Lombardi, who was who was judging the Roland Romero fight against Jackson Marinez. So, you'll know who Ray Flores is. He's a commentator, blow-by-blow commentator for
big Ray Flores fan. Nice guy, Andy. He is, yep.
So he's basically called it out, saying, look, stuff like that's just purely upsetting and stuff. And it was clear that basically Marinez won the fight. So we'll put up Frank Lombardi as well for Bellew of the Week. Gary Ritter for his handling of that fight against Madrimov and Walker. Plus, I want to put up Eddie Hearn for his basically sexing up like the weapons of mass destruction dossier for his card next week, saying we're going to be using an elite athlete exemption and they're going to make an international heavyweight fight that you're going to like. And he gives us Alan Babich against Schwandale Winters. So, Eddie Hearn.
Someone get one of those fucking action figures and teach me how to do voodoo, will you? For fuck's sake.
I'll ask my wife. She knows all that stuff.
So that's, I think, Matthew Macklin for his commentary.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm going for him, actually. I forgot about that. He was shocking, but I agree with you. And we know it happens. They get fed certain pointers and things they have to hit, I think. And that's definitely the case there.
Maybe Benavidez as well for missing weight. Yeah, that's about it. Oh, no, sorry, I want to put up who was, I forget the gentleman's name. That's it there. Yeah, apparently a fight agent called Don Majeski is proposing a new weight division at 225 pounds between cruiserweight and heavyweight. Majeski said that it shouldn't be a super or junior title, but should have its own name. He suggested Dreadnought weight. Meanwhile, I can just imagine a certain Mr. Mendoza lying in his bed, recovering from COVID, with his calculator out saying WBA title number 1 costs $250,000. You could just see all these fucking dollar signs just come up in the eyeballs of Sullivan and Mendoza and Robert Lee and all these fuckers. Just we don't need more weight divisions.
Division.
We need less divisions. That's what we need.
What were they going to call it?
Dreadnought weight.
The Dreadnought weight. I think I'm up around Dreadnought weight myself still at the moment. Fucking, I'll be fancying that.
It's shocking, man.
Thing is, though, Andy, Don Majeski has previous form for these type of ideas. Do you remember back in the Box Nation heyday, about 5 or 6 years ago, they had some kind of, I think Majeski was in with the WBC or the WBA or something. They had one of their title fights on Box Nation, live from Canada, I believe it was. And Majeski puts in this bonkers scorecard, like he's giving 10 3 rounds and 10 4s and like 9 2s and all this stuff. And he comes off with this crazy shit scorecard at the end of it.
I didn't mind that. I thought we were going to talk about the member he was involved with. I thought you were going to say that remember WBC wanted to create a tournament to try and get a champion or a mandatory, whatever it was, and they put Fury in it as well. I think we were going to mention that, but
Majeski definitely scored some mad thing, and Steve Lillis commented on afterwards, like he ended up with some stupid score, like I don't know, 101 to 124 or something ridiculous. Well, and Lillis said that Majeski had been working with that organisation, coming up with these madcap ideas, so he believes he was just trying to push his own agenda. I'm sure I haven't imagined that. Hopefully, someone listening can remember that it was a Canadian fight. I'm pretty sure on Box Nation.
Well, he's just made another fucking great.
Yeah. He has form for this.
Oh well, hopefully maybe take it seriously, please, man. As I say, it's less divisions, no more. No. Yeah, I mean, who I'll go for? I'll probably go for. What's the options again? Sorry.
Oh God, there's loads. Jeff Powell was going on about the heavyweights. We've had Eddie Sextol, and we've had Sky Sports saying that the WBC Diamond Belt is a prestigious belt. We've had what else have we got here? Oscar De La Hoya confusing the PBC with PVC windows. And Mikey at Analyze Boxing saying that Dillian White's left hook is a weapon of mass destruction. That was quite a good one, I thought. There's a few. Matthew J. Hunter. Don't think he deserves to win it.
No.
Macklin. I'm going to go for Macklin, I think.
Yeah, I'll go for Macklin as well.
2 for Macklin. Ozzy, who are you going for?
Yeah, Macklin. Commentary a disgrace. Needs to be punished for it.
There's 3 for Macklin then, Rob. Your score literally doesn't mean anything, but let's hear it anyway.
It's gotta be Matthew Macklin and Shannon Courtney this week. Had a stinker, like. The fuck are these kids? There's about 20 kids out the fucking gate there. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe the Shannon Courtney fans are coming to.
You want to get battered here?
I want to mention as well. Stevie McKenna over giving Ryan Garcia a bit of stick, posted up a picture of him in training saying that he had beat him and that. And Garcia took the bait and got wound up in that. So a bit of credit to McKenna, who's normally a quiet chap, for putting it on Ryan Garcia.
Late nomination, Steve. Roland Romero actually said he was going to knock out Manieres in 1 round. And he gets handed a GIF 180-110 scorecard.
Bloody hell. Oh, there you go. Yeah, that's a good one. It's Matthew Macklin anyway. Episode 386. Congratulations, Matthew. Still winning titles even in retirement.